Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining me on the primetime edition of News on My Media Prime Television, coming to you live from Douala, Cameroon's economic capital. My name is Fon Quinta. I begin today's edition of Prime News in the southwest region of Cameroon, where some 9 Catholic officials, including 5 priests, a nun, and some workers who were kidnapped by gunmen on September 16, has regained their freedom. They were released on Saturday, October 22nd, 2022. Get details surrounding the circumstances that led to their release in this report. After 38 days in captivity, the kidnapped officials and Christians of the Roman Catholic Church in Mamfi have finally regained freedom.
We want to thank the freedom fighters of Ambazonia for releasing us without any ransom fee and for their hospitality. Thank you very much.
The 5 priests, a nun, and some workers were freed Saturday, October 22nd, 2022, though the condition of their release is still unclear, as their kidnappers were demanding a ransom of 50 million, which was later reduced to 25 million. According to the bishop, it was thanks to constant fasting and prayers that the kidnapped priests were released.
All for talk and say, what you don't happen for week today, because of Mama Maria Rosary. Yes. Any man will not believe for Rosary. Today, so go buy rosary. Start praying rosaria.
It was an emotional scene as church officials and Christians turned out in their numbers to welcome the freed priest. The Bishop of Mamfi Diocese, His Lordship Aloysius Fondang Abangalo, speaking during the emotional ceremony, thanked all those who stood by them. Adding his voice to that of the bishop, the mayor of Mamfi condemned all acts of violence perpetrated on churches and other institutions, calling for peace to reign.
I condemn vehemently, with all strong terms, all people where they attack churches, attack businesses, attack our banks, attack our hospital. Please, we need peace. Dialogue are the only way forward.
Worth recalling is the fact that the 9 church officials were kidnapped on September 16, 2022 by gunmen believed to be separatist fighters who also burned down the St. Mary Catholic Church in Chang village. Their release comes few days after a video went viral with the kidnapped priests and Christians making desperate calls to church hierarchy to intervene and secure their release. Now, militants of the Social Democratic Front Tico electoral district gathered at the new Bonaco Ward Tico Thorgate on Saturday, October 22nd, to galvanize the party and prepare for future elections. Christian Tebong and John Gong were in Tico on special assignment. This is what they brought back.
Fighting for our freedom, in the name of social justice we shall conquer.
Unity, togetherness and reassurance of the strength of the party were the major objectives of the gathering of Social Democratic Front militants of the Tico electoral district on Saturday, the 22nd of October 2022. The meeting, which involved district executive members, ward chairpersons and ward members of Tico, was held under the chairmanship of the Tico district chairman, Mr. Tebo George.
The reason for this meeting was to bring the district executive member and all the ward chairpersons, hero member and all the ward chairpersons, so that we meet here, talk our district issues, and then now also talk to the ward member of this area.
The Tico district chair used the occasion to remind the militants the message and vision of the national chairman of the Social Democratic Front, Ni John Frundi.
National chairman, His Excellency College Frundi, who is our leader and remains our leader, has told us to make sure we are together. Yes, we are together with our people, and that's why we are moving from place to place. For them to know that we are still strong and we will remain strong.
The militants unanimously agreed to work for the benefit of the party and ensure that the SDF wins future elections. In order to achieve this, the SDF representative at Elekam encouraged militants to register massively come January 2023 on Elekam Road.
I advise we give the message to our militants say from January 1st, where they open the book for registered people, let all man go to Elekam go register. Because the only voters card, when we party win for election, if we win election, we never get voters card. So I mobilize the population, particularly door to door, when the message say they come out in their numbers from 1st January, go register. And the message where they give up man.
The message of togetherness and strength in the political party was re-echoed by an unexpected guest, the district chairman for SDF Konye in the Mehmet's vision.
I have a piece of land around that I farm. And coincidentally, I saw my FDF family, which is this vibrant electoral district of Tiko, and I could not bypass this opportunity to come and commune, to have this wonderful communion with this kind of vibrant electoral district that we have on the southwest. To feel the spirit, that spirit of SDF that we have been missing for quite some time now. I'm actually the district chairman for SDF.
Tiko subdivision being the electoral hub for the party, militants of the Social Democratic Front are determined to maintain their grip of the constituency in upcoming elections.
Now, members of the AFAB Youth Cultural and Development Association, the Douala branch, have communed with their patron, Tabe Brilliant Tambe, with the objective of instituting self-development among members, which is their vision for the year 2023. Nsah with details in this report. In the absence of Nsah's report, let's take you to another part of the country, Otiko, in the southwest region of Cameroon, where the 21st Century Agro-Revolutionary Seminar organized by the Cameroon Pentecostal Association in collaboration with the Tiko Council took place in Tiko, southwest region of Cameroon. The seminar is aimed at empowering farmers on the different types of agriculture in order to boost that sector in the country. Nicole Tako with details right ahead.
The Cameroon Pentecostal Association, in collaboration with the Tiko Council, organized a free agro seminar tagged 21st Century Agro-Revolution, aimed at training farmers in fish farming, poultry, poultry, and crop cultivation. The 2 days workshop, which took place in Tiko, southwest region of Cameroon, attracted practicing and aspiring farmers in the Tiko municipality and its environs.
Our primary objective is to fight food scarcity, food insecurity, and equally to fight against poverty, because the private sector, which is the agricultural sector, is most neglected by Cameroonians, who believe that by doing comedy kits on social media they can make money. We are trying to orientate the Cameroonian youth that their destiny is in agriculture.
Mindset change. The first thing is that the youths, not even youths, everybody should start having that change of mindset and how to start taking agriculture as a business. We should start to be serious with agriculture by taking it as a profession, as a business.
During the seminar, participants were drilled and educated on the types and importance of agriculture in order to increase the value of agriculture in the country.
But as the president of Cameroon Pentecostal Association, I want to give this impression to the general public and the world at large that the Cameroon Pentecostal Cycle is not a group of illiterate or confused individuals who are just here to shout and make noise in the neighborhood. We are here to do national reconstruction and to contribute to the well-being of Cameroonians. There cannot be crisis in Ukraine and there is shortage in Cameroon. That's a monumental error that must be corrected.
According to the Fon Quinta, His Royal Highness Fon Stanley Ngufo, the training was impactful.
We taught how to manage poultry farms, piggeries, and those are things that we do on a daily basis, because we cannot have enough skills to improve upon them. We have learned a lot from here, from the beginning to the end, and were also exposed that not only doing it at the level of subsistence, commercialized, and most of these activities and generate a lot of income from it. Again,
the 21st Century Agro-Revolution Seminar, chaired by President of Cameroon Pentecostal Association, Apostle Dr. Ambe Valentine, saw the presence of the Regional Delegate of Agriculture for Southwest Region, Mr. Nsah Jackson, an agri-researcher, Chief of Station for Irad, Kumba, Professor Okole Justin, alongside other resource persons. Attestations of participants were given to over 200 attendees, and about 50 IDPs were trained for free.
Members of the AFAP Youth Cultural and Development Association Douala branch have communed with their patron Tabi Brilliant Tambe with the objective of instilling self-development amongst members, which is their vision for the year 2023. Eileen Sama with details.
Sons and daughters of Manu Division in Douala, Cameroon's economic capital, grouped under the banner of AFAP Youth Development and Cultural Association, converge on the home of their patron, Tabri Brilliant Tambe, on Sunday, October 23rd, to push forward the vision of the association, which is to enhance development and promote the living together of the AFAP youths. Ekandip Tabi Claudine is the president of the AFAP Ladies Development Association.
The vision of this association is to enhance development, to promote association between the AFABians, both from the village and the coastal branches. And we also opt to build AFAP in development projects. So today we were invited by our patron, Mr. Tabi Tambe Brilliant, to come and feast with him, to come and deliberate with him, to come and talk on the alma matters of our association.
Ekandip Tabi Claudine adds that the youth of AFAP from Eyomojok subdivision, Manu division, must sit up if earmarked projects of the association must be realized.
We believe that with the outcome of today's gathering, we will be able to realize a lot. And with the support we have from our patron, Mr. Tabi Tambe, we have realized that if we were sleeping, it is time for us to wake up. A wake-up call has been sounded to all our Fabians that are in Douala and out of Douala.
Tabot Ebot Peter is the advisor of the association.
Many youths of AFAP village in the Eyomojok subdivision have passed by this association. And this time around, we want to instill the spirit of self-development among the youths. So this is our vision for 2023, which we have come, and our patron has given the directives. He has given those advice that we're going to follow.
The president of the AFAP Youth Development and Cultural Association could not withhold his joy of communing with their patron and seized the opportunity to
I use the opportunity to call for some Afabians, girls and boys of Afabians that are not attending the meeting. I'm asking all of them to come and let's work together to bring AFAP up.
The event was graced by the display of the rich cultural patrimony of the Manu people through traditional attires, songs, and dance.
Let's now take you to the Adamawa region of Cameroon, where a 4-day seminar on talent promotion organized by some religious leaders rounded up over the weekend. The seminar, organized under the theme Use Your Talent, is aimed at helping participants identify and use their talent positively. Catherine Kongwe with details.
Some religious African and European leaders rounded up a 4-day seminar which took place in Gaoundéré, Adamawa region of Cameroon. This religious gathering was held under the theme, Use Your Talent, with its primary objective to help participants identify their talents and how to use them to make financial gain for the development of the church.
We have learned that every person has an asset to apply in his everyday lives to boost even his way of life and the way of life of others, those who are also in the same area. And we have learned also that to put in practice that we have as a talent, we can also impact the others, and they can also in the round impact also other peoples, and to impact other peoples we can come at end to prove what we can do by ourselves.
Reverend Monto Etienne as well expressed gratitude to the organizers and other participants who shared their experiences, as he hoped to use the knowledge to impact others.
Are trying to do some kind of input to impact also the learning in our different institutes, theological and biblical institutes, and we can also do another input in our congregations, and even for those who are not Christians, we can also impact them in the other life, in the other way. So we have learned too much. We have learned many things, and during the conference. So we thank a lot to the organizers, and we thank also those who have participated and share with us their experience from their place.
This conference, which took place over the weekend in Gaoundéré, saw the participation of members of various religious entities across the globe, who attest to have learned a lot during the conference and hope to use the knowledge to impact others in their respective churches and the country at large.
Coming up next, Johnson Suleiman, the General Overseer of Omega Fire Ministries International, has reacted following the recent attack on a convoy in which he was traveling on Friday. Gunmen opened fire on his convoy in Orchi, Edo State, with several persons confirmed dead after the attack. Dolingonde has more.
Friday, October 21st, 2022, a gang of unidentified gunmen attacked the convoy of the president of the Omega Fire Ministries Worldwide, Apostle Johnson Suleiman, along the Benin-Ochi Road, Edo State, Nigeria, killing 3 cops and 4 others.
Since 2017, there are certain things that have been happening that I've been quiet about. Even if you are the most careless person on earth, you will not give yourself to so much scandals.
Later on, the cleric on his church's Facebook page sent a strong message to his attackers, noting that he can't be killed because he is a man of God.
The truth of the matter is this: you can't kill me. My life is in the hand of God. I'm a man of God. And those who are among those attacking me, you are building on what you don't understand.
And in a recent development, Apostle Johnson Suleiman has been called out in Polity as Nigerians have asked him to reveal the identities of his alleged attackers, urging the government to look into the matter.
People who did this are expecting me to come out, mention their names, so they'll come out and deny.
As questions continue to rise about the Friday, October 21 attack on Apostle Johnson Suleiman's convoy, clues have emerged that those who sponsored the attack were also behind the 2017 incident involving him.
There are things people don't know, even though 1 or 2 people along the line took advantage of that to just come out and say 1 or 2 things.
Apostle Johnson Suleiman gave the clue on those responsible for his attack, but said he was not ready to mention their names, so they won't just come out to deny knowledge of the attack.
The reason I'm coming out to speak now is because they've done all that and discovered that I'm still moving on. They decided to make attempts on my life.
And according to Suleiman, in a short video, those who lied against him in 2017 sent hired assassins after him. He also said he was in the vehicle that was attacked by the hoodlums alongside his wife and children.
I just escaped an assassination attempt where 7 people were killed. My car was attacked. opened fire on my car and kept spraying it with bullets. My wife and my kids were there.
However, none can authoritatively confirm why the apostle traced his attack to 2017, as he was silent about the particular 2017 incident he was referring to. Nonetheless, one major event that almost shattered Suleiman's ministry in 2017 was his alleged relationship with one Stephanie Otobo, a Nigerian singer residing in Canada. And in addition, since the Stephanie's incident of 2017, the apostle had been involved in other controversial issues ranging from alleged relationships with other ladies and to some serious and controversial political issues, it has been confirmed. While wishes have been expressed for the faithful departed to rest in peace, the church keeps on praying for the man of God and family while investigations are ongoing.
To health, the World Health Organization and other health bodies have raised concerns about a shortage in cholera vaccines. To this effect, they encourage all to practice proper hygiene and sanitation in order to prevent further spread of the disease. Bokengo Worthy with details.
With more than 3.5 million people affected by cholera yearly around the world and an estimated 143,000 persons dying yearly, the World Health Organization, Red Cross, UNICEF, together with other international health agencies and bodies in 2013 agreed to give 2 doses of cholera vaccines in a bid to help manage outbreaks and spread.
Around the world, 29 countries have reported cholera outbreaks this year, including 13 countries that did not have outbreaks last year. Cholera is highly dangerous and can kill within a day, but it can be prevented with 2 doses of safe and effective oral vaccines. Since 2013, WHO, UNICEF, Medicines Sans Frontières, and the International Federation of the Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies.
However, the surge of the epidemic in recent time, killing many at an increasing rate, is making it very difficult for these bodies to keep up with the 2 doses vaccine campaign due to shortage of vaccines vis-a-vis new increasing cases.
The current wave of outbreaks is putting unprecedented pressure on the stockpile. As a result, the 4 agencies have decided to suspend the 2-dose strategy in favor of a 1-dose strategy so that more people receive some protection from limited stocks. The 1-dose strategy has proven effective in previous outbreaks, although evidence on how long protection lasts is.
Though this 1-dose strategy is considered a temporary solution for prevention and combating spread, it should be borne in mind that cholera occurs when one practices poor hygiene, consumes dirty, contaminated water or food, and can birth severe diarrhea, dehydration, and death over time. To this regard, the World Health Organization Director General states,
in the long term, we need a plan to scale up vaccine production as part of a holistic strategy to prevent and stop cholera outbreaks. In addition, the best way to prevent cholera outbreaks is to ensure people have access to safe water and sanitation.
It is worth mentioning that cholera outbreak in the southwest region of the country in the month of April first quarter of this year affected more than 300 persons and took the life of about 6. To this regard, drinking boiled, treated or filtered water, washing hands often with soap and running water before and after using the toilet, eating well-cooked food, avoid raw unwashed vegetable and fruits, and more are some recommended ways by the Center for Disease Control and Prevention to help reduce outbreaks worldwide.
And Bambuthus Football Club of Buda has gained or grabbed their first ever domestic title by beating Kotonspor of Garua to win the 2022 Cameroon Super Cup. In the meantime, a League One results this weekend will be given to you on this report compiled for us by a young Besong Magdala.
It has been a busy weekend for the Cameroon Football Federation and football lovers in general. Elite 1 match day 2 games went underway yesterday in stadia across the national territory. After witnessing a show of class and rich football at the Kwekong Stadium in Bafoussam on Saturday in the Cameroon Super Cup, the Stade Bamenzi in Bafoussam hosted Pool A leaders Colombe of Jar and Lobo, who beat PWD of Bamenda 2-0. Still in Pool A, Avion held Canon to a 1-1 draw. Renaissance and Stade Renard settled for a goalless draw, same as UMS of Loum and Egg of the Menoir. Meanwhile, the game pitting Coton Sport of Garoua and Aiding Sport de la Leke have been postponed. In Pool B of the ongoing 2022-2023 Cameroon Football League, Union of Douala picked up all 3 points against Iosa. Fovu Club of Baham urged Dragon 2-1, Fover Azur and Apajes separated 2-2, reminiscing back to the fierce Champions Trophy battle between Bambutus FC of Mbuda and Coton Sport of Garoua in Bafoussam on Saturday. Bambutus FC of Mbuda has won the 2022 Champions Trophy after outsmarting Coton Sport of Garoua 1-0 at the Kwekong Stadium in Bafoussam. The Mango Boys took their revenge in this game after losing 3 weeks ago to Coton Sport in the Cameroon Cup finals, thanks to a goal from Eugene Ejengwele, who scored at the 3rd minute of play. This victory becomes Bambutus FC's win and first domestic title since its existence, and is ended Coton's winless run in more than 5 games lately. A game played before thousands of fans, Coton Sport has therefore failed to clinch a 3rd title after emerging Cameroon League and Cup champions. Despite losing the Champions Trophy to Bambutus, Coton Sport are still hopeful for another title, but this time in the CAF Champions League, as they have progressed to the group stage of the competition. Bambutus FC of Mbuda, who boasts of almost the highest fan base in the country, have finally broken a 56-year deadlock by winning the 2022 edition of the Cameroon Super Cup and first ever national title.
That report concludes today's edition of Prime News on My Media Prime Television. Coming up just after the news is Prime Hour with Kum Leonard and his team. My name is Fon Quinta. I'm again tomorrow, same time, for what's making news in and out of the country. Until then, have a blessed evening in the company of more programs and the African Eye. Good night.